Hello, everyone. Welcome to the third edition of Demystifying Emotional Relationship. I'm sure that you have been enjoying yourself and learning one thing or the other from the previous episodes. Today, I'm going to be talking about know their origin. Know their origin. When boy meets girl, when man meets woman, we get to love what we see and probably get carried away with the beauty or the handsomeness, the charisma, the values we see in the person we have met. And before long, emotional development occurs. And you start hearing people say, I love him, I love her. And before we know it, engagements happen, wedding dates are fixed, marriages occur. And later, people come up with challenges in their marriages and they wonder what went wrong. We used to love ourselves. We used to cherish ourselves. Where did we go wrong? The truth be told, everybody is coming from somewhere. And if you don't have a total understanding or comprehension of where they are coming from, you really don't know them. And it's just a matter of time. You are going to have challenges with them. You know, the Bible said in Genesis chapter 2, verse 4, that God told the history of creation. Creation happened in Genesis chapter 1, but in Genesis chapter 2, God retold the history of creation. Everybody is coming from somewhere. Everybody has had several experiences before they met you. People had their history, their origins, just like you have yours. And we are made up of our experiences, our history, our origins, our backgrounds. So when you want to know a person, you have to understand where the person is coming from so that you can know why they think the way they do, why they fear what they fear, why they love what they love, and why they have the kind of expectations they have from life, from you, and probably from themselves. So God was talking about how heavens were created, how earth was created, how grass was created, how animals was created, before how humanity got created. So you met that man, you met that woman. Did you get to know what their life has been like before they met you? What pains have they had to endure? What disappointments? What has been the highlight of their lives? What were the things of joy they had experienced in the past? How were they raised by their parents or guardians? What constitutes their makeup? How do they see life? Everything is not just about I love you, I love you. You have to know, how do you view marriage, the institution of marriage? What do you think is the role of a man? What do you think is the role of a woman? What do you think is the influence a society is supposed to have on a marriage? What do you know about parenting? What is your disposition to parenting? What do you think about being spiritual? What is your disposition to all this? And where do you get it from? Because many times we believe some things that we've not even had to sit down to ask ourselves where we got these beliefs from. Some people's beliefs are pessimistic, some are optimistic. But some people's pessimistic beliefs are deductions from the pains they experienced in the past. And because of a particular pain, they conclude that every man or every woman is like this because of the pain they had. They've not had to sit down to objectively analyze what went wrong that made that outcome their reality in that particular experience. And their evaluation of the whole either male gender or female gender is based on that one-time or two-time negative experience. So they judge over 1 million people or 1 billion people that God has created in that particular gender based on 2 unpalatable experiences or 3 unpalatable experiences. And it's not only limited to negative experiences. There are people that have positive experiences. They are incurable optimists because of where they are coming from, forgetting that life is not always like that. The fact that your dad is trustworthy or your brother is trustworthy doesn't mean every man on the street is trustworthy. Trust is not a gift you can give out. It should be earned based on consistency of the right behavior from that other person. And some people just dash out the gift of trust because they are coming from environment or backgrounds where the people they've related with belonging to that gender are trustworthy. So if they now meet somebody whose upbringing contradicts their own and the person happens to disappoint them and bring about hurt to them, they see things differently and they are shattered. It is better that you investigate before you invest. Nobody fell down from heaven. Everybody is coming from somewhere. You might not be able to know the totality of what the person has been through, but know sufficiently to be able to predict the kind of things to expect from them. Know sufficiently to be able to predict the kind of assistance they will need from you or the kind of support you will need to render to them. So in getting to know them, investigate where they are coming from, ask questions, and you too should be ready to divulge where you are coming from and answer questions from them. Ask regarding the area of trust, ask regarding the area of finance, ask regarding the area of spirituality, ask regarding the area of upbringing, ask regarding the area of education, ask regarding the area of forgiveness and disposition to forgiveness, ask regarding the area of communication, and every other area that matters to you. You want to know what they've been through. And when you discover that the belief they hold on to or the disposition they hold on to contradicts your own, you want to discuss it elaborately. Why are you holding on to this belief? Why do you prefer to see life regarding this aspect in this way? Then you discuss on both sides. Oh, this is how it should be, based on superior arguments, not just I don't think it should be like that, or not just that you discard the person's realities. No matter how unrealistic what they think is to you, it is their reality. And their feelings might not be right in your own evaluation, but their feelings is real to them. So in a bid to upgrade how they see life, you want to upgrade how they see life in that area by bringing superior arguments, valid arguments in that area. You can look at things from the angle of the scripture, look at things from the angle of better results that has been consistently generated by people that do things in a better way. And you might also want to encourage the acquisition of better information to make things in that area be seen in a more objective manner. No human being is perfect. The person you profess love to is not going to be perfect, just like you are not going to be perfect. But know what you are getting into. Know who you want to love and who wants to love you, so that you will know what to expect from them, you will know how to help them, you will know how to support them, and you will know the things that belongs to the old things, according to how the Bible says, that needs to pass away for all things to become new. Know their origin, know their history before you deal. Know them before you deal with them, so that you will not be a victim of love. Till I see you the next time, be an intentional lover.